Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've touched bases with you guys and made a video. A lot has been happening in the past couple weeks since the spring equinox. It's been, time has been speeding up even more since then. I could feel it, I'm sure you can feel it, I'm sure you could see it. Things are definitely gaining momentum and more people are still awakening, so we're making progress. Tonight I want to talk to you guys about a few things, but we're going to start off with this quote that I read today, and I'm going to read it to you guys, and it's: creation is the process of manifesting your life path. It reflects your choice of energies in each moment. As you are aware that higher expresses are possible, set your intention to create a new reality in that moment. Do not spend time judging the value of the past. Focus on creation in this moment because each moment represents the vibration of your consciousness. And I love that quote because it's telling us to be in the now. You need to anchor in the now at all times because that is your perception of reality. Every second, every moment, you're changing into another reality. You're changing your reality. So if you set your intention into the positive, into a greater reality starts to play out in your reality, your physical reality. Like when you're manifesting things, it's just like that. It's when you're putting out your intention of each moment. If you're putting out joy each moment, then you're getting joy back. It's something that it's one of those life secrets that not a lot of people know about, that everybody should know about, because then Earth would be completely different right now. But then we wouldn't have this big game, and then we wouldn't have this big opportunity for ascension, right? So they don't lie when they say everything happens for a reason, because everything does happen for a reason. Everything that's happening now is happening for a reason. It's pretty cool how everything's playing out, and it's pretty cool how everybody knows something's happening, but they don't, like, a lot of people don't know what, a lot of people do. Lightworkers are helping to dilute the disinformation that has been given to the public, but since the media still exists, then it's hard because people are going to believe what they see on TV or here in church rather than some person, that's just trying to talk to them. Like how with aliens, I put the information out there, but there's still people that don't believe and they don't see it. They don't want to see it, and that's on them. If they don't want to believe, they don't have to believe. I'm not saying you have to believe, but when the truth becomes undeniable, then I'm not going to say I told you so, but it's kind of like, I don't know, you should have looked for yourself and found your own truth. If you don't know, if you're not sure about something, then like, wouldn't you want to go learn about it more? Like, wouldn't you want to go find out? That's just how I see things, I guess, though. But anyways, we're getting momentum, we're getting time, we're getting, more and more people are awakening. Probably Art just said this. There's not much going on right now that I can really explain or talk about. All I can say is that there are going to be more and more constant UFO sightings, and they're going to start being personal UFO sightings for those who believe, and then it's going to start gaining into group manifestings, and then it's pretty soon, it's going to gain more momentum, and it's going to become more and more mainstream until everyone accepts and believes in the extraterrestrials so that they can come and help us with our reality. For those who don't believe in aliens, all I have to say is do your research. There's plenty of evidence out there that proves that aliens are real. There's evidence in ancient history that proves they're real. There's people, indigenous people out there that remember having contact with aliens. They have contact with aliens in their present life. And they're these people that live like deep in the jungle that nobody knows about, that people don't care about because they're indigenous. But in all reality, indigenous people know what's up, because, I mean, come on, they live in nature, they're one with Earth. Like, other human beings, like, in America especially, are, you know, killing the planet and they don't even care. Like, I don't know, just do your research and look for yourself, look for your own truth. If you don't believe it still, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know how to be a skeptic. Anyways, let's see. More and more people have been asking me how to start their awakening path, and the first thing I would suggest is meditation. Do as many meditations as you can. There's plenty on YouTube, so you do your own research and you find your own meditations. I'm not gonna spoon feed you everything. I can't, because that would be a lot. Like, a lot of information. But another thing would be, don't do anything bad, of course. No bad karma. You can't have that. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negative or in a negative mindset, flip it to a positive. You have that power. Don't think that you don't have that power. Don't fear anything. Fear is the worst thing you could possibly do. Do not, you know, like, don't be jealous of other people. Don't judge other people. Don't hate on other people. None of that stuff. That's all old stuff. It's garbage. It's waste of human energy, that's for sure. Another thing you could do is more studying, research. You know, do your own research. There's plenty of information on Ascension or 2012 or Planet X or Nibiru, whatever you want to call it. The Comet, about star seeds, Lightworkers, about the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Lyrians, the Arcturians. It talks about, there's shows on TV about ancient aliens. There's plenty, an unexplainable amount of videos on YouTube with information on them that you could look up. There's websites that back the information. There's a lot you can do for yourself. You just have to do it. You just have to do the work. And if you are open and perceptive to it, then more information will come to you and more truth will come to you from there on. And you won't have to look outside of yourself to find this information. It'll come to you and it'll resonate with you and it'll become your truth. Or not your truth. It depends on how ready you are, how far you are along this path. Or your path. Not this path. Your path. Everyone's on a different path. And you can't control somebody else's outcome on their own path, because they have to learn their own lessons, and if they don't learn their lessons, then they don't learn their lessons, and they have to wait until they do learn their lessons. And, you know, everyone learns at their own rate, and some people are on different levels. But there is a lot of people with potential that I have seen that have enormous amounts of potential to ascend, and I think that they will if they do the spirit work, if they do their own spiritual work, and they have to, you know, meditate and don't drink alcohol, and alcohol diminishes your ability to absorb light. It is literally the devil's brew. You know, practice your manifestation, your intent, you know, your prayer, practice your creating. It's so awesome. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Like, life is a million times better when you discover your power and your potential. It's so cool. Trust me, it's so cool. Set a good example for other people. Just be a good person, and the universe will be good back to you. And you'll get your information that you need to know, and you will be aligned with the 5th dimension. You will be aligned with Ascension. So if you want to be a part of this process, this grand, amazing, crazy, unexplainable process that's going to be something you have never experienced before, something that you can't even imagine, like what's going to happen. Like you can't put into perspective how awesome this is going to be. Like the only feeling that I can explain it as is so happy you want to cry. Like you are crying. Like you would be bawling your eyes out. That's how happy you are. That's the feeling. And I want everyone to experience this, and this is why I'm here. I'm trying to help you guys wake up and help you guys on your path spiritually. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I have Facebook, Tumblr. You can ask me on here. You can text me, whatever, like just if you have any questions and need information or need a start or need something, I will help you, and I will do it in the best way I can. I'll tell you everything I can possibly tell you, because there's so much information that I know about, like everything leading up to now, since the ancient times, since ancient days, since Atlantis. It's so much information, but if you're willing to learn, then I'm willing to teach. And you can resonate it with yourself however you want. If you don't believe it, then you don't believe it. But if you believe it, then that's good for you. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm just simply giving you the information. And that's about it. So if you have any questions for me, I would love to answer them and to the best of my ability. And to all the light workers out there, keep on keeping on. We're making progress. We're doing good. We're right where we're supposed to be. So I hope everyone makes this a joyful and happy experience, and leave everything 3D that's dense and lower and icky and all that stuff in the past, and welcome your future with open arms, because it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. And I cannot tell you how awesome it's gonna be, because there's not a word in the English dictionary that explains how awesome it is. Not even supercalifragilisticexpialidocious explains it. So just wait, you'll see. That's all I can say. Wait till it happens. And I love you all, and I hope to hear from some of you. And that's it. Much love, much light, and namaste.